In agricultural news from AgView.net, in a report of this year's Kansas wheat crop, preliminary data came in from nearly 14,000 carlot samples from 48 counties, and it showed an average test weight of 61 pounds per bushel this year. That according to the National Ag Statistics Service and Kansas Grain Inspection Service. Now, if you want to compare, last year's crop averaged 60.6 pounds a bushel. The protein content averaged 11.5%, down 0.8% from last year and below the 10-year average of 12.2. As imagined, the Northeast District had the highest protein content at 12.2%, followed by North Central District had 12.1% protein. A U.S. banking regulator says more farmers falling behind on loans held by community banks when compared to last year. The Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation says it's watching for more risks in the ag sector. In its quarterly report, the FDIC says that the share of long past due farm loans held by community banks, which are the major agricultural lenders, 1.2% in April through June. Now that's up 13 basis points from the same time a year ago. This ratio captures the share of farm loans that are at least 90 days past due, or those loans which no longer are accruing interest because of doubts of repayment. And the fire at the Tyson Foods plant in Holcomb caused minimal volume losses to the company as it moved production to other plants. Their chief executive, Noel White, said the processing side of the plant wasn't affected by the fire and in fact is still operating. He said he wouldn't say the volume loss has been somewhat minimal, but he said there is costs in moving cattle a long distance. They said they can still service their traditional suppliers in the area and have a lot of long-term loyal customers that source from the plant. In a release, they said they've been able to move those orders to a number of the other plants, and they expect the plant to get fully operational in the new year, probably early January. The electrical system, well, that was the hardest part and the hardest hit part of the plant, with most of the downtime due to the rewiring of the plant's electrical system. That is a check of Ag News. We'll have more coming up.